is Boxing Nation.
And they read as follows. Max DeLuca, 114 even. Tim Cheatham, 118-110. Steve Weisfeld, 116-112. Both in the winner by majority decision. And still,
fans have got to stop doing this. They have to realize the amateurs and the pros are two entirely different sports. So just because a fighter got a couple wins in the amateurs, it doesn't mean that he's automatically going to be that dominant as a pro against that person that he beat. Because Andy Cruz, he beat Keshawn in the amateurs like 4 times. Once Andy turned pro, his name was synonymous with Keshawn Davis. Race fans in particular, they would always use Andy Cruz's name as a distraction to discount anything that Keshawn Davis has done as a pro. Saying stuff like, oh, you ducking Andy Cruz, you don't want no smoke with Cruz, he beat you 4 times, etc., etc. Those wins mean nothing in the pros. Fans and promoters, they did the same thing with Mark Castro. Mark Castro, he had beat Keshawn Davis a couple of times in the pros, and they were really building up Mark Castro. From the time he turned pro, he was being promoted as the next big Mexican star. And his main credentials was beating Keshawn Davis in the amateurs. But he also did beat some other good amateurs as well. So if you guys remember, like 2 or 3 years ago, before these race fans kept bringing up Andy Cruz's name, they were bringing up Mark Castro's name. Oh, you don't want to fight Mark Castro. He beat you up in the amateurs, etc., etc. Well, it turns out, guys, and I'm trying to put this in the nicest way as I can, but as a pro, Mark Castro, he turned out to be trash. I'm telling y'all, man, them smaller gloves, no headgear, and longer rounds, it really changes the dynamic. Fans did the same thing with Shakur Stevenson losing to Robeisy Ramirez, and we seen how Ramirez's career turned out. Now, to Andy Cruz's credit, he's much better than Robeisy Ramirez and Marco Castro, and Robeisy Ramirez is much better than Mark Castro. But this loss that Andy Cruz just took right now, it should be another lesson to not trying to judge a fighter because he lost to some fighter as an amateur. I think a lot of us, at least the wise ones, knew that once Andy Cruz got hurt a couple times and just watching his fights, I think a lot of us knew that he was not on Keshawn's level. He's a good fighter, but he has too many amateur tendencies. Part of it is he hasn't fully adapted to the pros, and he's also fighting at a weight class too high. Even Muratalla himself, he said after the fight that he was too small. He said Andy Cruz is too small. He should move back down to 130. And that's true. But Cruz, he also needs to get more comfortable fighting on his front foot. He's not comfortable leading. He's more comfortable fighting on his back foot and waiting for his opponent to throw a punch so he can counter. And that only works against lesser opposition, as we just seen this past weekend. And at the end of the day, I would like to say he could bounce back and win some titles once he goes down to 130. But at 130, he's going to have problems too, because I don't believe that he could be Shockey Foster. And you also have Emmanuel Navarrete, who's just a volume puncher. He's very aggressive, comes forward, doesn't give you an opportunity to think. And that's kind of what Muratalla did to Andy Cruz. So I think he would even have problems with Emmanuel Navarrete. So he's got his work cut out. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out if he does go down to 130. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Yeah, King, get his ass, King. Let me get some of that shit, King. Hold on. What are you doing over here? You want to come to Norfolk? Come to Norfolk? Come to Norfolk, nigga. Don't come around here. This is not that. amateur shit. You come around here playing? Hold on. Then they say, yeah, nah, hell no.
Man, are you tired of paying crazy cable bills? Ditch cable and get the power of Block TV, the ultimate pay-as-you-go alternative to cable TV. Stream all your favorite live sports, boxing, MMA, pay-per-view fights, plus premium channels like Showtime, Stars, and HBO, all in one app. Watch your favorite TV shows and movies. No more switching between Netflix, Hulu, or Max. All for just $35 a month plus tax. Never any contracts. Cancel anytime. And use promo code DBNation to get 30% off your first month. So to get started, just go to getblocktv.com. Once again, that's getblocktv.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
Anyone who's ever had it understands shoulder pain is no joke. It can keep you up at night. Once it's in pain, it stays in pain all the time. You find yourself popping all kinds of painkillers. Then you find yourself trying to figure out what the problem is. You go see doctors, you go see surgeons, you go see physical therapists, massage therapists. The shoulder in particular has 4 different joints. Any one of those 4 joints can be problematic because you have these different ligaments that wrap around and hold those joints together. And then you have tendons from any one of 20 different muscles that attach to the shoulder blade that can go awry. Muscle and Bone NYC has been around serving many people, getting them out of shoulder pain and all kinds of joint pain since 2012. Contact us at nyc.fitness or call us at 917-238-3650. Let's get you out of that pain.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.